When we think about the end of the Civil War, education for African Americans becomes something that is incredibly important, so much so that it wasn't uncommon to see classrooms throughout the South with students with age range from 5 to 81, where everyone is excited and invested in this effort to become educated. The church for the African American community has been a bedrock. It has been a cornerstone. So the church becomes a place where everything in the Black community happens. Your smaller, more rural communities didn't always have access to having schools being built within the community, so the church provides a place for that. You have millions of children that need to be educated, and you don't have teachers to educate them. African Americans needed spaces where they could be trained. The majority of white institutions didn't allow African Americans to be educated alongside white students. African Americans had to figure out ways to become educated in their own spaces. Historically, Black colleges and universities were founded because there was a need. HBCUs provide a space that helps build their sense of pride. It helps build their sense of purpose. It helps give direction and guidance, all while keeping in mind that your situation, your circumstances are unique. Your growth and development, your acquisition of this degree, of this education is opposed. It is not something that is going to be handed to you easily or freely. We need to train you on how to maneuver in a world or in a nation that doesn't fully accept you. And so the HBCUs become critical in that work. In terms of education, the majority of teachers were women. Teaching gave them an opportunity to take on positions of leadership that they may not have had access to previously. When we think about the importance of education and Black women being at the forefront of that, then we have to also recognize that they are community builders in the sense that they are laying foundation in terms of education and creating tradition and legacy for these young people that they're standing in front of on a daily basis. Part of the effort in those schools early on was to not only churn out teachers. We need to have African Americans going into African American communities and helping to shore up our educational foundation. So as we are training teachers to go into these communities, we are moving children through public education with the hopes that they will go on and gain training and education that they can then bring back and continue to build a community.